if you're building a relationship with someone, if you're trying to understand them or make a deal of some type, magic only happens when you get face to face. Well, I was already in the business in the Far East, and I came back to Dubai a couple of times on business. And like everybody else, I couldn't fail to be impressed by the soaring new office buildings, the massive new malls, the dramatic expansion in residential development and hotels. But nowhere did I see the sort of clubs that had been built and developed around the rest of the world. And I felt there was a real need for a sort of a haven where top people could meet and relax and socialize together and also, you know, develop useful business contacts.
I think there's very few opportunities in the modern world to really get to know business people, colleagues, to network properly. There are a lot of occasions to do it, but I don't think they're very fulfilling. But business clubs is about meeting people again and again in an environment where you both are comfortable.
Our mission is clear. We want to develop the premier private business club in each of the major cities of the Middle East, stretching into Pakistan and into India in due course. We want to create this sort of network of clubs where if you're a member in Dubai, you're equally at home in Karachi or Bahrain, and vice versa.
Wherever we are, we don't, as Signature Clubs International, insist on being the sole owner. We are a leader, developer and investor and manager of the club, but we have local business establishments and businessmen who we invite to be co-investors because the club is for them, and we like to feel that each community is involved in each club in each city.
If you look at the incredible cross-border movement that business people do in the Middle East, it's almost inevitable that a businessman's club or business club would be a very, very effective tool to promote networking, to promote just a sense of belonging in a strange city. And you can see from the support of the community that they really felt that something like this was missing.
Actually, private clubs are part of the tradition of Arabs. It's the majlis. What is a majlis? A majlis is a place where people, friends and associates, and sometimes new people come and get introduced through friends to other friends, right? Whatever they want to talk about in a fun, relaxed environment. And that's what a club is all about.
I think the market's matured, the people have matured. There's a much, much bigger population of the right kind of people than there's ever been before. And I think the timing for the Capital Club couldn't be better.
It's very exciting to be here in Dubai. It's something that Dubai doesn't have, and it's something new here. It's something that has worked in other countries, and it will work here.
Just what we need, right? We've got all these services totally visible from the best areas in the club. We really have to sort this out. We've got to move them lower, get them out of eye shot so no one can see them.
For me, certainly the most frustrating thing has been the construction. It's taken certainly longer than we'd anticipated. And you know, we've literally been in the club now for 2 weeks. And yet we've had the employees here since 2.5, 3 months. So everyone is really just itching to get on site.
People are very time poor and cash rich in some circles, and you have to be where they want to be. And so we are so fortunate in Dubai in being in the Dubai International Financial Centre, because it's close to Emirates Towers, the Sheikh Zayed Road, we're bounded by the Trade Centre, the Burj project Business Bay is going to be only 5 minutes away, and it's a greater asset to have probably 2 million square feet of the top office space in the city, giving us an enormous number of leading companies in walking distance from the club.
The hardest part was, I guess, or the most fun was hiring the team. We interviewed around 4,500 candidates in total for the club, and we ended up hiring 150. We interviewed every single person, even the guy who washes the dishes. We interviewed one-to-one with myself and Ron. The right attitude was very important to us, as well as experience.
98% of the Capital Club staff have worked for a Four Seasons, a Ritz-Carlton, a Shangri-La, or a hotel of comparable quality, or a leading club in several cases in key positions.
It was key that we found the right chef, and fortunately we found him in Holland, and he was Jerry, our 2 Michelin star chef. It was the first time a Michelin star chef had moved to Dubai to actually live here.
My secret in the Capital Club will be the quality of the products. There will never be concessions in quality. We only will go for the best, wherever it has to come from, whatever the price will be. We are not getting tourists in our place. It will be members, locals, who are joining the club more than once a week. So we can't play around with them. We have to serve them the best we can get in the world.
We are not a hotel. We will not be changing our concepts in 1 year or 2 years later. I think food is very critical. I think it's part of the glue that holds the club together. People need food, but it's also shown that it's a huge interest with a lot of our members, and we have certain committees as the Food and Beverage Committee, the Wine Committee, and a lot of our members like to get involved in both of those.
I suppose that one of the big differences is that people come back and back and back to a club, whereas generally they stay in hotels for a short stay or perhaps once or twice a year. So one of the things we try to do is to make it feel more like a second home. I like to think that we're very similar to a gracious home that was owned by a noble family who were widely travelled and had good taste. And gradually, as they moved around, they collected things. They've been given things and they've acquired things.
We wanted a club that's beautiful. We want to make a statement about design, that it needn't be clean lines, it needn't be modern in the true concept of modern design. It's got to be a human feeling and touch to it.
Well, the big day, the grand opening, makes me completely terrified, but it's very exciting. You know, I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Well, it's great to be finally finished. Obviously, it's been a long time coming. You know, we had our ups and downs and so on, but right now I think it's terrific. It turned out so well, and you know, I feel it bubbling inside. It's really fantastic.
We are here, we've made it, and we'll get through the day. Working late last night with the team, and everyone's all ready to go.
You know, at this stage, it's all about the planning, and we've been planning this night for 3, 4, 5 months now. So if we're not ready now, there's nothing I can do about it.
It's It's been a year since the Gold Founder Party, and here we are finally in the Capital Club, and I cannot wait for tonight and the reaction of the members that have not yet seen the club.
You are all, in your different ways, parents, godfathers and godmothers of this new baby, the Capital Club.
Gentlemen, are you ready, Your Highness? Here's your chance to applaud. Hey! The Capital Club is now officially open!
I think tonight has been an extraordinary success. People have been on all floors of the club, looking at all the little corners of the club. There's been bars, different themes in all different parts of the club, and judging by what I've seen, and everybody seems to be very happy, and what's most important is that the members seem to be very happy. So it's been a success, a great success.
It's been an absolutely fabulous evening, and I just think the initiative of what Capital Club have done here tonight for Dubai is tremendous. It's pulling everybody together and creating a great club, which there isn't anything like this here.
I feel terrific, happy, relieved, excited. Sometimes you think that starting a club is like climbing a mountain. At first sight it looks like one peak and you've got to get up there and get over the top and you've done it, but it's not. It's a series of ridges, and over the last few months our team has climbed a succession of ridges. Tonight it appeared to be the summit, and now we're looking over the other side and we know we've got other ridges and peaks to climb, but it is a great night. I think we've given some of our members a completely fresh experience of the hospitality and the style to come, and I'm thrilled. I couldn't wish for more.